Hi, it's Kerr9000 of the Gunkiss Murder Mystery Channel, and I'm here to talk about ghosts. In fact, I'm here to talk about a ghost from Nottingham, and to narrow it down a bit more, Arnold. Now, when you think about ghosts, you think about, ghastly figures, sad entities moving through the dark. Now, this is actually apparently a happy ghost. Now, the little town of Arnold has a mighty mansion in its grounds, Bestwood Lodge. And a broken stone monument in these grounds records that this was a prosperous and profitable manor granted by King Charles II to the first Duke of St Albans. It was no normal grant of land from a monarch to a favoured subject, however, for the Duke was the illegitimate son of the King, and his mother was the famous actress Nell Gwynn. Now, an affair began between Charles and Nell in 1668 when Charles asked Nell out for a meal after attending one of her witty comedy shows. And unlike some of his other mistresses, this is a affair which carried on and on. Charles never threw her aside, and indeed his dying words in 1685 to his brother were, "Let not poor Nelly starve." In fact, there was no danger of this happening because the former actress had two children by King Charles. The younger boy James had died in childhood, but the elder Charles Beauclerk grew to be a strapping and popular adult. And Charles gave him the title the Duke of St Albans and granted him estates that would, match his new standing in life. Bestwood Lodge was one of these. And together the teenage Duke and his mother oversaw the building of a hunting lodge, an estate where they could retire from London for some quiet days in the country. And Nellie at least seems to have enjoyed her time at Bestwood, so much in fact that people believe that even in death she has never left. To this day, a lady dressed in the fashions of the 17th century can be seen walking through the grounds and talking to unseen invisible companions, and apparently is always in the happiest of moods. The house, which was built by the first Duke, has not survived, but the modern grand structure there is mostly of the 19th century in date and is now a hotel. But in both World Wars, it was a military hospital. Apparently, some years ago, people thought they saw a limping soldier dressed in the uniform of the Great War moving around the upper corridors. But the present staff apparently know nothing about this. But apparently, lots of people, new and old, have known about the happy ghost of Nell. Anyway, I'll be back again for more true crime and ghost stories in the future. Later, taters.